And once again, I'd like to wish you a very late Happy New Year. 皆さん、こんにちは。Yonggi-bakaの Yonggi です。私のチャンネルと新しいビデオへようこそ。明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いします。Hi. I know I'm a bit late, but I want to talk to you about all of the new anime that I'll be watching this winter season. Are you ready? 皆さん、準備はできましたか? Let's go! And I say, hey, it's a wonderful kind of day when you can watch some new anime and forget all your worldly troubles. I'd like to begin this video by wishing you all a very happy new year. And with the new year comes a new season of anime, the winter season filled with new titles and new seasons of existing titles. Yay! I will be honest, there are a handful of titles that were released in the fall that I still have to catch up on and complete. I've been slacking, I know. But at the same time, I'll be looking forward to a bunch of new titles that will be coming out this winter season. So with that being said, shall we? As we've done in the previous season, we'll begin this video by taking a look at all of the new releases that I'll be trying to keep up to date with this winter season, and taking a closer look at 3 of the titles that I'm most looking forward to. After that, we'll be heading on to anime that will be continuing on from the fall into the winter season. And lastly, we'll be finishing up with anime that we already have a history with. Anime that will be getting a new season that I'm really excited for. For the first time since I've begun to track anime seasonal releases, I feel that this winter falls short of titles that interest me, comparatively to seasons prior to it. Or it could be that there's just a crap ton of titles with the word isekai in it. Anyway, here's a list generated from livechart.me, which sorts its releases by popularity, that I'll be trying to keep up to date with this winter season. Taking a closer look at the top 3 of new releases that I'm looking forward to, we begin at number 3 with NieR Automata, version 1.1a. When it comes to NieR Automata, all I've really seen are the cosplays, figurines, and fan art, and have always thought that the character designs are really well done and that the characters look really interesting and cool. I've never played the game they're from, or really know what it's about, but I always said to myself, if there's ever an anime, I'd watch it. Now there is, so I will. Coming in second of my most anticipated releases this season is Spy Koshitsu.
みんな、今です!
世界大戦と呼ばれる表の戦争は終結し、現代で行われるのはスパイたちの情報戦、影の戦争。
It can be attributed to my love for Spy Family, but as of late I've begun to find myself watching a lot of declassified spy documentaries. I've always found the field to be really intriguing. Not so much the grandiose and romanticized James Bond type or style. Think more along the lines of Sir William Stephenson, who was in fact a real secret agent and is often noted as the inspiration for James Bond.
整います。隙だらけだぜ。放っておけ。もう遅いわ。受け取ってください。俺様、援護します。
Coming in at number 1 is Tomo-chan wa Onna no Ko.
ともちゃんは女の子。
Y'all already know rom-coms are my jam. At least well-written ones are, that is. And I've already seen the first episode, and while it is a rom-com that follows a tomboy main character, which is a relatively new direction in the oversaturated subgenre, I found out the main character Tomo to be a bit much and abrasive even, which kind of takes away from the story for me. At least she's voiced by my favorite VA, Takahashi Rie. Explosion! Moving right along to titles that will be ongoing from the fall into the winter season. There are only 2 titles that I'll be continuing on with this season. And I'd like to remind you that the list that follows is shown as they're ordered on livechart.me, which sorts its releases by popularity. Hit them with that Uno reverse because coming in second is Kage no Jitsuro Kusha ni Nariata Kute.
きっかけが何だったかは覚えていない。ただ物心ついた頃にはもう憧れていた。誰もが子供の頃にヒーローに憧れるように、そうなりたいと思った。
Fumetsu no Anata-e takes the number 1 spot in this category.
もう誰にも会わない。そう決心したんだ。この島に来てからどれくらい経つ？
もうすぐ40年だ。
俺は一人でも生きていける。仲間なんていらない。
The first core of the second season has already taken the immortal Fushi on an ever-expanding journey, taking Fushi to even greater heights and even deeper depths of understanding of the world and its inhabitants, especially those that find themselves surrounding Fushi. And the second core ramps up everything that's begun in the first and is set in motion to what's to come next. Rounding out the titles this season that I'll be keeping up to date with are 2 titles that are returning this season. We begin the returning anime section with a character that always has tears in his eyes, with Tokyo Revengeazu Seiya Kessenhen.
はっかーい。こいつを殺せ！
俺の大好きだったトーマンはこんなんじゃない。
Are you team Tomen gang? Well, I do find the setup to the story pretty interesting with all the gang life. Its use of time travel is a little bit loosey-goosey. Like I always say, time travel can either be really well done or really absurd, and it's nearing that borderline, I feel like. Just how far will Takamichi go to save the love of his life? I hope we find out too, for his sake, so we don't have to keep seeing him repeatedly, time and time again, get his ass beat, even though it proves just how much the love of his life Hina means to him. It's cute, I guess, in a sort of backhanded way. I just feel bad for the dude, you know?
あの日、ひなは君に恋をしました。
We finish off this section with my most anticipated returning anime with another main character who perpetually has tears in his eye. In Ijiranai de Nagatoro-san, Second Attack.
先輩先輩にお見舞いしちゃおっかな。
まあいいんじゃないかな。
Are you really surprised to see this being my most anticipated returning anime of the season? I love rom-coms, and I'll always have a soft spot for Gyaru, who underneath their makeup and bravado personas, are softies themselves. Plus, I'm not saying that it doesn't remind me of my high school years, but their dynamic makes for damn good entertainment.
先輩ほら先輩 先輩さすが先輩
As I said, I've been slacking, especially when it comes to keeping up to date with the fall releases. But hopefully, with the shorter list of titles of interest this winter season, I'll be able to catch up. What are you most looking forward to? Is there anything that you think that I'm missing that should be on my radar? Let me know. As for me, I'll be returning to those neglected on my to-watch list. 今日はこの辺です。ありがとうございました。ずっと元気でいてね。じゃあまたね。And once again, I'd like to wish you a very late Happy New Year.